Live and learn. If
So the
you
main
bang
theme
or if
of the
you
series is
borrow.
composed by Danny Elfman, but most of the score is done by Shirley Walker and whatnot.
Of course, it
Yes.
was at the
Hello,
freaking
ladies and
bottom of the
gentlemen.
level.
Welcome back to, well, yeah, it is welcome back to Batman the Animated Series, because we did an episode of this previously, but we're going to be redoing it today, because it's been a little while, and we're back in style with Batman the Animated Series on MehTV.
Keep in mind, Alex has not seen most of this show.
Yes, so most of this is going to be, fresh.
New. Anyway,
So,
are we all set and ready to go?
Yep, I am ready to go. You guys can see the screen, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear it.
Alright, so
We see the little video.
Yep, 3, 2, 1.
Warner
hang on.
Brothers.
It's frozen.
This was a different time.
Okay, hang on. Un momento, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn it, Victor, you'll get your chance soon enough.
So we're gonna rewind real quick. Audio track, audio 1, stereo, subtitle track. There we go. So, everybody's queued back up, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Bender. So, yeah, so we're watching On Leather Wings. 3, 2, 1. Excuse me.
That are.
Explosion. There's a robbery. Holy shit. It is the Batmobile. Batman's coming to kick criminal ass. You might have seen this on Merge, but fuck it. You did it anyway.
Technical difficulty.
Oh shit. It's Batman. Batman doesn't like guns. He prefers fisticuffs.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin lay of an egg. Batmobile
Shit
lost
out
its
of
will and the
you.
Joker got away. Hey.
Bender says we got a problem.
I already fixed it.
On Leather Wing.
Leather Wing.
I love the old school, yeah. So for some reason, the first version that I clicked on was the commentary track. All three audio tracks on that episode were the commentary track. This is the correct one. We've got it solved, and I managed to get it synced up correctly. I like I like the old style newsreel title card there.
Yep, old style Gotham Zeppelins.
Looking loud.
Quite an excellent bit of restoration done for the Blu-ray here, by the way. Hey, there is some DNR done, but by and large, this has corrected a lot of the visibility issues that were present on the old Warner Brothers DVDs from way, way, way back in the day.
You ever wonder what would happen if Batman and Man-Bat were to ever work together on something?
It would be very strange.
No, it's like a lot of people just call Batman the Bat. What do they call Man-Bat? The Man?
I was gonna say the Man?
You're the man.
It's funny because Man is basically what happened in Gotham when Bruce had his prototype suit.
Oh, that's stupid.
I think
Is that literally what they called him?
No, Man is a meme about where they edited Michael Keaton's bat ears out of a screenshot from The Flash. Yeah, I'm Man.
So our villain for today is Kirk Langstrom, aka Man-Bat.
You can tell this was
Oh.
animated by a Japanese studio, and the commentary
Wow.
track was explaining that at the beginning. But
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting we're starting with him as the first villain.
Yeah. And now keep in mind, this is the home release does go by production order. And here we have Harvey Bullock as voiced by Robert Costanza, and the late Bob Hastings as Commissioner Gordon.
Rest in peace.
would have been interesting if it was George Costanza.
And here we have Mayor Hill.
Oh, I
Ooh,
wonder who
there's
the guy
Harvey
flipping a
Dent.
coin might be. By the way, the
Mayor
backgrounds...
Hamilton Hill is voiced by the late Lloyd Bachmer.
Ah.
Yeah.
And Harvey Dent is voiced by the late Richard Mull.
Who just
Lot of
recently
people-
passed.
A lot of people sadly passed away in this show,
Mm-hmm.
including our lead actor for Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I'm
something to
not
note
sure
about this series is that
Alfred
all of
is
the
not-
backgrounds are drawn on black paper.
That's not Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. who's voicing Alfred in this episode.
Yeah, he was recasted. I'm back. I'm having some trouble
Hello.
trying to get my settings off of push to talk.
That's
That's okay.
right. Alfred in I believe a couple episodes of this show was voiced by Clive Reeville.
Hmm.
And adding on to the list, Arlene Sorkin.
Great.
Yeah, we'll be seeing Harley at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex, I don't know why, but it says it's not a me problem. Your stream will only allow me to talk on push to talk.
Give me a sec.
Hang on. I thought I
Fucking
enabled...
cool.
I thought I enabled, act, speak, voice, use soundboard, use voice activity. There we go.
Try speaking meow.
All right, 1 second. Let me get it off push to talk.
Hello.
Better fucking not. We were about to have
Uh.
sex.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Nah, the woman's not big enough.
Yeah, true.
That's I'm
Funnily enough, Robert Costanza has also been noted to replace Danny DeVito as Philoctetes in most of
The Hercules
his
show?
appearance. Well, that and also every
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts game that Phil has a speaking line in.
Ah.
The only reason he didn't speak in Kingdom Hearts 3, despite Robert Costanza still being alive, was because the Japanese actor had passed away before the game came out. So Phil was just delegated to not speaking at all in either language.
darn. You hate to see it happen.
Yep. So I had met Kevin Conroy at Terrificon 2022. Oh, and it was just like it was a really interesting experience, especially finding out that he has never had to re-audition once to play Batman.
Oh.
I mean, hey, he's kind of the voice of Batman.
This is the Batman X-Men crossover everybody wanted, but nobody knew they wanted.
Yep.
Because the thing is that had told me that whenever somebody had brought him on to voice Batman, they knew what they were getting themselves into.
And hey, when you have
'Cause
an iconic voice.
it's interesting because Susan Eisenberg, who voices Wonder Woman in the Justice League animated series and whatnot, has had to re-audition for every single time she has ever had to reprise the role for the character, even when she's been working with Andrea Romano.
Weird.
Yeah, I know. So, and yeah, as it was, at the very least, I was able to get that question out of the way. Mm. So, and Bob Hastings was definitely a a, a definitive voice for Commissioner Gordon. Though honestly, I think, though honestly,
Yep.
yeah, I think we could have had an opportunity to have J.K. Simmons voice his Gordon at one point.
It would have came full
I hear it.
circle if
Yep,
I
and
mean, I would have.
Gordon has the authority to supersede him.
funny how that would play out. It would come full circle with J.K. Playing Gordon in Justice League.
Really is a shame he didn't wind up doing the role in anything else.
Dumbass.
Boy, you're a fucking idiot.
Police force. Always incompetent.
Nobody's getting
The
Gwen
best.
Stacy'd around here.
Nope.
No, there's no bell tower or wherever. I don't know. Was it
Clock
a bell
tower or
tower?
bridge.
Yeah.
Sounds like an average day.
Good thing he was wearing his helmet.
Yep.
And there's Bruce Wayne. I had recently watched the Honest trailer for this show.
And
Oh, and it's interesting that they had some pretty good jokes here and there.
You'll notice that in the early seasons as well, Kevin Conroy is using different voices for Batman and for Bruce Wayne.
makes sense. I mean, it would make sense. I mean, especially when you're a recognizable speaker.
Are you
It's
sure about
interesting.
that?
It's interesting how we're at first led on to believe that this charming fellow is oh wait, I think this version is not linked. It's funny how we are led to believe that the short guy is supposed to be the Man Bat. But anybody who's read comics already knows that it's Kirk.
Which is a good thing. Because these days, they do something stupid and make it the girl.
So here's a fun fact about Kevin. When he auditioned to play this, for the duality between Batman and Bruce Wayne, he chose Hamlet and Shakespeare as the inspiration for his voices
Ooh, that's a good one.
Nice.
because he was a trained theater actor.
A
Yep.
lot of voice
Trained
actors
theater
were
actor.
back in the day.
Trained theater actor in the 70s.
Yeah, of the history of voice acting goes back to theater really, because there's most of the guys who did radio work back in the 30s and 40s, they were theater actors. Most of the guys who wound up doing in cartoons and stuff came from radio, and they came from theater as well. And then,
Oh, wait.
and like,
I love this scene coming up. Just listen. This is my favorite. Just listen.
ran it through Shazam, and nothing came up.
Here it comes. Watch this.
Sounds so wrong, Batman sounding like that.
You see that?
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
That was a flawless transition.
I know.
It also helps that the Batman voice sounds a little more natural than the Bruce Wayne voice does.
Well, see, his Bruce Wayne voice is his regular voice.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, in terms of Batman, and like when
Oh yeah.
when you see Bruce Wayne without the suit on, you expect him to sound kind of like this, but then and for Batman to sound even more, but then you hear Bruce Wayne and he's all high up here and peppy, is like, hey man, and what's going on, that kind of thing. And but yeah, the theater people who have a theater have a history of getting into voice acting. You know, Vic Mignogna was a theater actor before he got into voice acting. David Tennant did theater before he even got into television. And I did theater back when I was a kid before I got into voice acting.
Often we see this silhouette of Mr. Langstrom drinking the ooze.
Ooze.
Ninja Turtles, huh. This, I didn't know we'd have our Ninja Turtles crossover already.
You know, funnily enough, of my somewhat introduction to Batman, rather to Man Bat, was actually in the Batman's take of the character.
Huh.
Oh yeah, the Batman.
Why would you do this, Ms. Benjamin? Why would you do this?
You
Don't
know what?
send
Do I
this
Ben,
want
message.
Ben posted the what is that? I can't remember what video that's from.
Please.
Oh, Bat Metal. I think that's Bat
Oh, Bat
Metal.
Metal.
Recognize those
Oh,
lips.
okay.
I recognize the lips. Yeah, I mean, I guess since we're talking about beginners, what was our first Batman cartoon?
So, hang on, Bro North Node Juno, said by Gavin Devine on YouTube. I don't know what any of that means. But mine was the Batman Scooby-Doo crossover.
Really?
Yeah, the old one.
Ah, interesting.
I had it on VHS.
Kevin, what about you? Anyone else want to share their
So
first
Man
Batman
Bat
cartoon
is voiced
experience?
by Mark Singer,
Okay.
who
Neat.
has voice acted Adam in the Greatest Adventure stories from the Bible, as well as Monty and Mitchell Stram from the Real Adventures of Johnny Quest, and Kirk Manlord in Duck Dodgers.
Okay.
In the 20th and a half century.
Meanwhile, in the show that that I was actually introduced to that character from, he Man Bat was voiced by Peter McNichol, all whom we have seen in Young Justice. He was what's his face? He was Dr. Ivo. Oh, in that
Robotnik?
show? No.
I see.
Professor Ivo, as in the guy who created Amazo.
Yeah, I believe it was called The Dynamic Scooby-Doo Affair. Yeah, it was the new Scooby-Doo movies guest starring Batman and Robin. And it was, The Dynamic Scooby-Doo Affair is what it was called.
Huh. And, Peter MacNicol voiced is, Dr. Octagonopus in Spectacular Spider-Man.
Dr. Octagonopus Law.
I like this bit.
How do I shot web? Oh my god, it's Alfred Molina.
I've got a job to do. If you want to tag along, fine. I like this bit. Take her up, Lieutenant.
Your fat ass is weighing down the helicopter. Get out.
Just kicks her out. By the way,
Yeah,
this is probably this episode is one of the best episodes animation wise because it still holds up, and I do think a lot of people tend to think the whole series looks like this. It's like, no, this episode is one of the few that actually maintains this kind of look. They couldn't keep this kind of Yeah, well, yes, all throughout, because the whole series is not consistent like this.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how it tends to go with a lot of things like this, where they have, inconsistent animation quality. Gurren Lagann was like that.
They had different animation studios.
Mm-hmm.
And also, too, the first season was consists of 65 episodes.
Oh.
Ow. You can actually see the crack in the wall there. That's so good of a detail.
In the new Scooby-Doo movies, episode of The Dynamic Scooby-Doo Affair, Olan Sol played Batman.
Yeah. Also, my first
Robin.
This was my first Batman cartoon.
Mine's with the Batman.
Yep, Casey Kasem was Robin.
Yep, and Shaggy.
Mm-hmm.
How odd.
I love how
set down to watch any animated series.
Batman really does get to show his detective skills in this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this will be the last time the Batcave has this kind of layout because it did change quite considerably from episode to episode.
But hey, this is the pilot.
Yeah. I actually like this bit.
I do find it interesting that we're starting.
This is something we need to see Batman do in live action. Cover someone with his cape as he's carrying them.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminds me of an episode of Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah, and also, too, so you were right, because this series, the Blu-ray remasters is probably the best I've seen for an old animated series like this, because it is WB, and they did spend a lot of money to make sure each episode was remastered painstakingly.
Where's my Static Shock remaster, guys?
Yeah,
you're
right.
That.
Oh.
Or the Zeta Project.
That's never happening either. Batman Beyond got a decent remaster, but it's not as good as this.
Yeah, well, some of the episodes were left on they were stuck on like beta digibeta.
All right, we're on Christmas. All right, we're on Christmas with the Joker. Are you ready?
Yes, thankfully they wound up
already.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, thankfully they didn't thankfully they managed to get Batman Beyond off of digibeta before the tapes started to melt.
That's good.
I get that
because Justin Savakis from Medio CD and Discotheque and whatnot. But he has to deal with remastering stuff off of Digibeta all the time because a bunch of stuff was like Cyborg 009 was about half the series was stored on Digibeta.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
And
I
the tapes
hate,
just
you know what?
melted.
I hate how Teen Titans Go basically just had to ruin the integrity of this.
Go had a
because-
lot of things.
Yeah.
No, because they had a legit crossover with this Batman, but because Kevin Conroy passed away, he couldn't talk, so they just had him do that eye squint in the intro.
Well,
Because it's them going through.
hang on. So I appreciate it, but at the same time, why didn't they get Roger Craig Smith?
Indeed.
Because
Anyway,
he's not
this would be the
Kevin
first
Conroy.
episode featuring the Joker.
Yes, I was going
And
to
Mark
mention that.
Hamill
Away.
as the
Oh,
Joker.
what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells,
Jingle
Batman
bells,
smells,
Batman
Robin
smells,
laid
Robin
an
laid
egg.
an egg.
The Batmobile lost a wheel,
And the Joker got away.
You know,
So,
in hindsight, GCPD should have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
so
was
fun
literally
fact
in the
about-
song.
So, fun fact about Mark Hamill in his debut, quote unquote, he was not supposed to be voicing the Joker.
Yes,
He
I
was
believe that
initially
was Tim.
auditioning to be Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, I believe Tim Curry
Yes.
was originally cast as Joker, but he blew his voice
He
out
was.
recording it.
That's not what happened. So what happened was Tim
I heard-
recorded the Joker. Tim recorded his dialogue as the Joker in certain episodes, this being one of them, and they recasted him because he came off as too scary and there was no balance. So they brought in Mark
First appearance
Hamill.
of Robin, by the way.
Yep.
Voiced by Lauren Lester.
Yep. And here's the Batcave. This is the permanent change to the Batcave.
Mm-hmm.
Because it didn't have an elevator in the previous. But yeah, so Mark essentially has admitted this in the past and recently, but his Joker is actually just a light impression of Tim Curry's Joker.
Which
The
is
only thing that he did that was original was the laugh, because
Which is kind of
Tim Curry's
funny.
laugh was completely different.
You
Guys-
think that the producers will know because Tim Curry is no stranger to playing a killer clown.
Yeah.
It might be part of the reason why whenever I've done an impression of Tim Curry's Pennywise, I always wind up turning it into the Joker.
Hiya, Georgie. I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. You are Georgie, so now we know each other.
It is
Hello,
weird seeing
Georgie, I'm the
Snow and
Joker.
Gotham.
I mean,
I'm here to make you
Yeah, they
smile
did.
like nobody else has.
I mean, the last time I saw
It'll
Snow
be the
Gotham
last
was
thing
in
you ever
Arkham
do.
Origins. Holy shit!
Now I
Decent
know
human
this
beings.
episode. Sorry, God.
Oh my god! Decent human beings in Gotham.
Yeah, I know. This is how you know this episode takes place in an alternate version of the 90s. Nobody in the 90s would do that.
Especially in Gotham.
People being nice in Gotham? Nah.
Also, that was our first exterior shot of Wayne Manor.
This is Dick, right?
Yes, this is Dick. Not
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Tim didn't come till much later.
Got it.
And of course, because this is Gotham City, anybody can just hijack the fucking airwaves.
Welcome to Gotham City, where local television stations have the security of your local library.
This one's for you.
Joker here. Welcome to Jackass.
Who would do something like that?
So see, if you can hear it, there were some instances where they actually did keep Tim Curry's laugh. I think that was one of them.
Crime wave sweeping Gotham. In other news, is Santa Claus a Nazi? He is giving the Hitler salute.
No.
Drop.
You know, I did find it weird. I got a copy of Mein Kampf this year.
Why?
Christmas. Santa Claus being a Nazi. Joke ruined. Joke real.
And the audience is made out of gingerbread.
All the better for the Joker to eat at the end of the day. And the Clown Prince of Crime doesn't exactly pay well.
Yeah, apparently the Screen Junkies also lampshaded how much Batman actually does in this show. Oh, and they're like so Batman does all this stuff, but does he dance?
Go.
Also, man, this Joker was kind of chubby.
Yeah, I was
back
gonna
then.
say, hey Joker, you need to start hitting the gym some more and lay off the gingerbread.
Ha.
Oh my.
Hi, Summer Gleason.
Voiced by Amari Devon. Which, by the way, Alex, Mari Devon has actually been in something we've seen before.
What would that be?
She was Togemon in Digimon.
Ah.
Did Joker just call her a hoe?
I think
No.
he did. I mean, this is a different time, so you can get away with a lot more.
And by the way, Alex, Mari Devon would also be in Adventure 2 and in Digimon Tamers, but in Tamers, let's just say she voices a very iconic a character.
Renamon.
Yep, she's Renamon.
Okay.
So,
I mean, let's be honest.
Joker's little helper versus Jennifer Lopez.
so
I mean,
Kevin
Okay.
gave his fun fact about meeting Kevin Conroy. So let me give my fun fact about meeting Lauren Lester when I met both him and Kevin. Lauren has not been able to come back as Nightwing unless he's been called.
Huh.
Why?
That's not good.
I like Sean Mayer, but
there's no bueno.
Because when I talked to Lauren and I said I would love for him and Kevin when he was still alive to come back and do more as Batman and Nightwing, he smiled and he turned to me and he was like, "Oh well, then please tell WB because they do not get us back together, and this was the first time we ever got to work together in like forever."
In other news, Warner Brothers fucks up again.
Yeah, it'll be even more funny when he crashes.
Looks like we gotta stop the Joker again.
What else is new? Next to it.
By the way, they've recently been re-releasing the soundtrack for this series on digital.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they put out a
And it
CD
is
collection a little while ago, but that one went out
And
of
it is
print
in
really
production
quick.
order. Okay, what is your most obvious hear me out?
I mean,
In what terms?
if we're talking, like... Are we talking this
Some
show?
No, just in general.
Okay, I'm gonna stick to this show. Because, like... Like, I don't... You can't unfuck Harley's brain.
So you're gonna be
But...
like, hear me out on this.
But hear me out.
Stick your dick, crazy man.
I mean, Floyd Lawton was able to stick his dick in crazy.
Yeah, but
Boy
he's
Lawton would probably
also
stick his dick
crazy.
in anything.
Some people's obvious hear me out is Elastigirl.
That is not a...
I mean,
That is not a hear
that's
me
not a
out.
bad. What's the? I don't get it. What's
That's
the
a
bad
hubba
thing?
hubba, of course.
I mean, I'm pretty sure even the animators would agree.
Mount
They
Gotham,
knew what they were
huh?
doing in that one scene. Like they weren't trying to hide it.
Nope.
I
No,
don't
there was a
know.
precedent. You're not open until Christmas.
This is not
Transformers?
Transformers.
Transformers more than meets the eye.
No,
Transformers.
no, no,
Robots in
oh,
disguise.
no, I got a better one. Transformographisers, cars that trick your eyes.
Well, okay then.
I'll have to show you that video later.
Isn't that a comic title? Or is that Death in the
Uh,
Family?
There is a Death of Batman storyline, but I don't know if it's a comic title. It
I don't
was a
know.
very, very lame comic storyline.
I
you know
mean,
what
then
was
again, how many
also,
times have
you know what was
superheroes
also a
died?
lame comic storyline that's often talked about for all of the wrong reasons?
One more
Clone
day.
Saga?
Batman Damned.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
In
what do
case
we
you're
want to
wondering,
know?
in case you're wondering, look up its TV tropes page. I assure you, nothing weird or will be mentioned there.
Oh god, it had the TV tropes page.
Yep,
What was it called?
Batman
Batman Damned,
Damned.
damned.
Batman Damn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought
Dark
I heard
Dark Knight's Metal was great when it started, and it has spun off so terribly. Like, they've turned it into everything it shouldn't have been.
Man, comic books, man. I do.
Hi,
It's
Joker
AC,
weird.
hear
bots.
me out. There's a lot to name.
I don't know. Are we talking specifically Batman related or
Just in general.
hear me out? I think I think Spider-Man should be Dane Morgan from Marvel from Capcom. I don't know.
Bane.
I think Spider-Man X Morgan would war.
If they're not going to put him back together with Mary Jane, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'm just saying, man. I've been seeing a lot more art of those two together ever since Marvel's coming back in recent events in the comic books. I think we already know, Paul.
Yep.
So hey, man.
Somebody needs to make him share the same fate as Paul Heyman on that recent pay-per-view, where he got
Power bombed
through the announce table. Yeah.
I said my piece, Bane.
Oh, that's clever. Okay. I guess here, like, it's a random question. Favorite Batman villain that isn't the Joker?
The Riddler.
Really? Just in general, or like specifically version?
Copyright friendly.
Oh.
I don't recall Betty Bloop, or I mean Betty Bloop doing that.
You said Betty Blue porn for a minute there.
Isn't that what she's called, Betty Blooper? In this,
No, it's yeah. She
In real life, it's Betty Boop. This is
right.
Betty Blooper.
copyright. This is
Copyright friendly.
friendly.
Betty Boop. Yes.
Original character, do not steal.
Yeah.
Donut steal.
You know,
Yes.
funnily enough, Lapco does come back in Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker.
Ah.
Okay, if we're talking about Batman, Poison Ivy, Harley, Catwoman.
Catwoman, I understand, and Harley maybe. Ivy, no.
Me, I'm weirdly a fan of I actually kind of like Killer Croc, weirdly enough. And also Clayface, because, the Batman. And, yes, one of the most overused Christmas songs ever.
Well, it is. It works for all
Situations,
tones,
yeah,
really.
I know.
Because
I'm aware. I'm not saying it's not. It's better than I Want for Christmas. I'll say that.
I don't want a life for Christmas.
It's fucking July.
This had like a small reference in the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was in
And
Arkham
the hard
Origins,
as
was it?
hell Super Nintendo game.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Oh.
Hard as hell Nintendo
Batter
game.
up. This is why they call him the
Sega Genesis
Batman.
game.
It was man, back in the day when it was supposed to be Nintendo hard, or I guess.
Where you got good, or you went home.
Or they take your quarters.
Yep.
Hardy har har, Richard. Oh, please. They don't have sniper
Snipers.
rifles. They've got Tommy guns.
I was gonna say.
Don't worry. Their aim's about as bad as Stormtrooper
Okay, I think I
aim.
found a new Hear Me Out.
Okay.
The Thompson submachine
just-
gun?
Yeah, the Thompson submachine guns. No, the ventriloquist.
What?
No. No, I'm not gonna hear you out.
No.
I'm kidding.
Good.
Good.
After doing a little research, I found a character called what Emmy Lou Brown, strong ass farmer's daughter, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't want to fuck a puppet.
I mean, I don't know. Would you rather screw the ventriloquist or Venom?
Daughter of Farmer Brown?
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah? No. I'm down.
Wait, which one?
Oh, come on, Bruce. You should have seen that coming.
Damn.
No.
Joker,
I'll
you
give
could
him
have
this.
lined that with acid, but you're just like, nah, I'm gonna go for the more mundane.
I mean, to be fair, this version of Joker is more about, the Batman obsessed Joker.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
I hope you brought your back cut. Or... Oh, that explains why he looks so chubby. He's wearing like 6 coats.
Ah, man, you should have just let him drop.
Oh, don't worry. That's not
Code of
actually
honor.
boiling oil. That's just... I don't know.
Meanwhile,
Alright, Joker, see you again next week.
Nice. Couldn't you buy it on VHS by this time? Chad says, what is this Batman pixel? Yes, this is the copyright shield that we use to not get sued. You're supposed to go find your own copy of the episode somehow.
yeah. And Joker's back in jail.
Where he will possibly meet one Harleen Quinzel.
Okay, we don't get that origin episode until season 4.
Damn,
in,
that
in all in all seriousness, to the hear me out, if we're going off the movies, Sugar and Spice from Batman Forever,
Ooh.
and the henchwoman of Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin.
Okay.
How about this? I personally would go with
Alright, so
Limbo
let
Driver.
me just check what episode we are on right now. We are on Nothing to Fear, which is a really good episode.
Okay, so that's...
Sweet.
The only
Is
thing
that the
we
third
have to
episode on the
fear
Blu-ray?
Yep.
Alright, good. Making sure we're
is
not out of order.
fear itself.
Oh, are we all set and ready to go?
Also sticking with
Ready
the
to go?
movie,
Yep.
yeah.
Alright, so 3, 2, 1.
Also sticking with the movie, the Ice Queen from Batman Forever, not Forever, Batman Returns.
Okay, then.
Oh, Ice Princess.
Yeah. I mean, if talking about Ice, I would have gone with Thor Frost from, the Suicide Squad animated movie.
True.
Which villain is in this episode, Alex?
I wonder. It's probably the Riddler.
Yes, Scarecrow.
Is it
Second favorite
Skeletor?
Batman villain.
Skeletor? I think it might be
No.
Skeletor. Oh
No.
no. Oh. Might be Scarecrow.
Wait, it's not the Penguin?
Sadly, not the best design of Scarecrow in this series, because that would go to season 4's version.
Yeah, that one was damn. Like, damn, the guys designers
By
were
the
cooking with
way,
that one.
only in season 4 is Scarecrow voiced by Jeffrey Combs.
Hmm.
No.
School dead. I don't know.
I wonder if Dr. Long's first name is Foot.
Dr. Footlong. Oh, an
Yeah?
asshole. Damn.
Wow, that's harsh.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh,
This dude deserves to die because first,
oh, he made Bruce sad.
yeah,
He needs a good kick in the nutsack.
All right, so I guess it's time for the bat.
Hey, Tiny Toons.
It's the bat!
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little doony, and in this cartoony, we're invading your TV.
Mango
Yeah,
Wango.
keep in mind the same people who worked on this show also did Tiny Toons and whatnot. Oh, and they also did
Makes
Animaniacs.
sense. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And now we have the lamest design of Scarecrow in this show.
Oh God.
There is no freaking way. He looks like a dollar store candle jack.
He gets a slightly better
Candlejack,
design.
Candlejack.
He gets a slightly better design in his later appearance.
Oh shit! I said
But
candle jack.
great, now we're gonna get tied up.
You lost two of them already.
arachnophobia.
That guy would hate Spider-Man. It's a good thing this isn't Marvel.
Yeah.
Peter would
I mean,
totally be
imagine-
responding to this.
I can't even imagine what Spider-Man would be going through if he confronted Scarecrow when he got hit
what do
with
you
the
think
lot.
he'd be going
toxin.
Oh wow!
Uh,
My
man.
greatest fears. I see those
Gwen
every day,
Stacy.
motherfucker. Come get
Probably
me,
Gwen
bitch.
Stacy. A little bit of some Venom in there. Maybe with a dash of Eddie Brock and maybe Harry Osborn if he's still alive in the continuity.
His ultimate fear is getting cucked by Paul.
Is that plot point over yet? Or is it still going on?
Hope so. I hope so. I mean, I
Well,
don't know.
Spider-Boy is dead. So, that's good.
Surprise, bitch! I got a gas mask.
Shit.
That's
Yeah,
precious.
that's where Darkwing Duck got that from.
I am Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous.
Oh, come on, Bruce. You should have heard that.
Oh man. Oh, stop you.
I'm Batman.
But you must come to the yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't get over this design, man. Worse every time I look away and look back to it.
Oh god.
Maybe his hallucination is Batman and Robin.
Maybe,
That
you know,
wasn't
maybe
even
that's it.
out by this point.
It's the car, right?
Oh, yeah.
Chicks dig the car.
This is why Superman works alone.
No!
Have you forgotten my son? Suddenly this turns into a what is
You
love
have failed
remix.
this city.
You have
CW,
filled
no.
this city with rock and roll.
Bruce's greatest fear is the Batman suit from Gotham.
You mean the man suit?
No, there's a man suit and then there's a Batman suit.
Wait, Daddy. I want
Daddy,
your
don't leave me.
approval. Please.
Your dad. Huh.
Here.
You know, it's
There's a schmuck named Garrett Scarecrow.
I don't know if he was dressed like a. Can you guys even tell if he's a scarecrow? Crane is a scarecrow.
kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good. It's not good.
Bitch. I ought to
more like your
smack
basic-
you.
It's more like a basic bitch scarecrow, though.
Oh.
We don't have to remind
Rule-
us that Batman is a ninja. He does
Rule
it
number
every
one of
day.
dealing with Batman: never look away from Batman.
Yep.
I remember one time when Commissioner Gordon was talking to Superman about something going on, and he looked away for a bit, and then looked back at him and realized he didn't leave. Gordon'd be like, and Superman's like, "Yes, go on," and then Gordon'd be like, "Aren't you gonna leave?" And Superman's like, "Why would I do that?" Superman has far better manners than people believe.
I
Well,
actually like
yeah,
this
because
introduction
Superman actually
flashback.
had parents.
And also, he's actually the nice guy of all the superheroes, arguably. I mean, arguably, he's the nicest superhero.
That's a lot to say.
Well, no, duh!
No shit.
Of
It-
course.
Wow,
You did inhumane experiments on
Of course
people.
he called you a fucking lunatic, you goddamn lunatic.
That's the definition of a lunatic.
Also, man, you look
Did
so
I ever
lame
tell you
without
the
the damn
definition of
costume.
insanity?
He gets better in later on in this series.
I know, but without the costume.
Hi, Jeff Bennett.
I thought
I
it
mean,
was no. That's Richard Mull who voices the computer.
Oh, okay, well, later on, Jeff Bennett takes over.
Failed
We'll
me,
have
son.
the alien son.
Valid. What? So, funnily enough, by the way, starting at the next episode, Clive Revell isn't going to be voicing Alfred.
Which is a shame because I thought he did good.
Yeah, but we all prefer Ephraim Zimbalist Jr.
Yes, I know.
Funnily enough,
maybe in
Thomas
like a-
Wayne is voiced by Kevin Conroy as well.
And it wouldn't be the last time Kevin voices his father.
Yep, as seen in Batman and versus Robin.
And he also voiced John Grayson in The Batman.
Yep.
Which we'll get to one of these days.
You know,
I really
Yes.
do hope so.
honestly, one of the best voices for Thomas Wayne was funnily enough, Adam West.
I was going to
In
say,
Brave
yeah,
and the Bold.
Adam West would go on to voice Thomas Wayne in Brave and the Bold, and it was Julie Newmar who would voice
Martha.
Martha Wayne. Yeah.
Oh
Good Martha.
God, it's that dank stench.
Oh,
Oh,
the
looks like the
fuck party.
Joker's invading.
Oh,
No, I
wait.
was gonna say
I'm
Joker gas.
Scarecrow. I've got that good shit for you. What if somebody's worst fear was being cuddled by puppy dogs?
It must be a sociopath then.
That would be a very strange fear.
I'm just wondering, like, how could somebody have,
I'm
like, their
being turned
worst,
into a skeleton!
like, what would their worst fear, what would that have to be up with them for their worst fear to be something pleasant?
Holy fuck!
Glass of water?
Dogs! Maybe
I
it's
don't
a
know.
gorilla thing where their mom was killed by puppies.
What kind of damn?
Scarecrow
Jarrett?
in this.
Jarrett, I thought we made an agreement to never bring up Cruella ever again.
Scarecrow
shit,
is
that was-
voiced
I missed
by.
the memo.
Scarecrow in
By
this
the way-
series is voiced by the late Henry Pollock I think the second.
Okay.
By the way, so does this scene seem familiar to any hardcore Batman fans?
A little bit, yeah.
I think David
Batman
Goyer
Begins? Just a little bit?
yeah, I think David Goyer had to have seen this fucking episode.
Yeah. I wish they do more stuff like that, really, where they take from previous iterations of the stories rather than trying to reinvent fucking everything every goddamn time.
Oh, also too, so fun fact. I guess
I don't mean you should rip off the boys, James Gunn. I mean that you should, like, look at Superman the Animated Series, god damn it.
Also, so fun fact. In this universe, Batman, as far as I know, doesn't have an antidote for the fear toxin. He just overcomes the damn thing.
My antidote for the fear toxin is taking a lot of fear toxin until
Yeah,
it
My
stops
antidote
working.
is me. I'm the antidote.
And who's that?
I don't know.
Who, me?
Hey,
that.
whatever you
Me?
say, buddy.
Man, this is the most least threatening scarecrow of them all, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Get into the line,
again.
buddy.
Oh,
Ooh.
and you should know that I'm with you till the end of the line, Scarecrow.
You fucking idiots.
Wow. Retards, the lot of you.
Must I do everything by myself?
I know. We're about to have 9/11 meets the Hindenburg.
Boy. That is not a sentence I wish was said.
Scarecrow did 9/11.
Oh. Of course he did. He wanted to create. How else do you create fear?
And that's how that one
And
part.
Dead.
dead.
Oh, never mind.
Dead. He should be dead.
Yes,
Batman
but then,
don't-
you know, so should the guys who Wonder Woman threw off that building in Wonder Woman 84. But this at least has the excuse of being a cartoon.
Oh, wait. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh, here we go.
Bruce, remember who
Oh,
you
God.
are. Oh shit, one.
Remember
one son.
who
Wait, here it comes.
You are a disgrace.
are.
No.
I
am
wonder-
not disgrace.
Okay,
I am
so-
not
I
disgrace.
So, you know, I wonder...
vengeance.
I am the
I am the
I
am Batman. Now, something... It's interesting to see that this is the episode where that scene came from.
Yep,
Yeah.
and it's
And
this point uses his forward momentum.
What is that guy doing in the background? Oh,
Failing.
ouch! My poor delicate hip.
He should be on fire. He just made contact with the fire. Fool me once.
God, I'm claustrophobic.
And
he's-
dead.
Never mind.
Oh,
He's fine.
Well, his back is probably going to be broken just a little bit. Here.
Batman doesn't kill.
Wait, directly.
I'm flying.
Fly with me, let's fly, we'll fly away. If you could
So
use
goofiest scarecrow
some
ever.
exotic
Just saying it right now.
booze.
What's going on, man?
Wow. Okay, so one little detail I like. Batman actually gets the money from the fundraiser. They didn't have to add that detail in, but they did.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Hydrogen
be honest,
can't melt
Bruce could've
steel
just-
beams.
Although, let's be honest, Batman could have just donated a check.
Yeah.
The superpower is money.
All right, time to find out who Scarecrow is. No, that's Jeff Bennett. Hey.
The only voice that's credited as the Bat computer is Richard Mole.
That's weird.
Huh.
Bingo. But that literally was Jeff Bennett. I know him. Like, I know his voice, so
It's
maybe
possible
it was Richard.
because I did some digging on some things, and like you were 100% right about the Mission Impossible voice guy being the the briefing guy being the same guy who did the voice in for the newsreels and stuff
Snap.
in The Incredibles.
Here it comes.
But I had to go looking for that information. It's possible that Jeff Bennett did the like the voice in some of the early episodes, and then it wasn't credited, because some of the stuff,
You know,
like you look at old
kids.
credits for cartoons like this, sometimes they just lump voices into a big list rather than saying
Oh,
who did what.
yeah. I love this scene. Which also, too, Batman Begins would also kind of do this, but
Yeah.
take it a little bit more farther.
Additional voices.
Yeah, this is very Batman Begins right here.
That is awesome.
Also kind of reminds me of who here has read Batman Vampire?
I have multiple times.
Yeah, so have I.
All
Kind of
trilogy.
reminds me of that.
Anyway,
I thought-
who's look? Anyway,
Oh,
who
yeah.
out of, anyway, who out of all of us has looked up the TV tropes page for Batman Damned?
I have not.
Okay,
I don't care.
I like this moment. I actually want us to be quiet. This is a great
Yeah.
moment for Kevin.
I mean, is there
Now that
anything
he's
I should
gone.
be looking for specifically? Because I'm on the TV tropes page right now.
Just read it. Just read. Don't read it out loud. Just
Oh,
read it.
God. When Kevin passed away, I would watch this scene over and
Mhm.
over because that was Kevin.
So,
Mhm.
I was about to say something, and then somebody said something else. Let me think for a second here. Oh yeah, so I liked the first two Batman Vampire runs, and then the third
Yes.
one happened, and it was fucking lame.
It was shit. You know, they just brought it back for a sequel.
Yeah,
it was just to
Anyway,
make
so
money.
we're
giant
on
cash
the
grab.
last laugh. So are we ready?
Ooh, we're
Yeah,
ready.
All right.
Yeah.
in
Oh,
three,
another joke.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Double Joseph the Joker.
Anyway, so in case you were wondering, Jarrett, since you didn't, since clearly you didn't, and actually see it. Okay, I'm about to read it. Well, it finally happened, folks. The Joker is dead. Yes, the Clown Prince of Crime has kicked the bucket, shuffled off this mortal coil,
Oh.
and became an ex-supervillain. No Lazarus Pit, no Joker immunity, no mind control chips, or Titan-infected blood. He is finally, yep, he is finally, once and for all, no takesy backsies dead.
See,
The
I
weird
was
thing
gonna.
is, though, they say Batman did the deed during one of his and Joker's scuffles. Dark Knight can't remember how that battle ended. The only one who would is Joker, and well,
Maybe we could use
but
somebody's time travel. Hang on.
Batman's not one to let a little thing
Hang
like
on.
death stop
Kevin,
him
shut
from
up.
solving
What episode are we on again?
the last laugh.
The last
The last laugh?
Wait,
Okay,
really? Hang on.
Because-
Hang on. No, hang on. Yeah, no. Just a
fuck?
second. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it is the last laugh. That is episode 4.
Oh god, I'm reading the TV show.
Anyway.
What the fuck?
Hang on.
Why is Bruce's dick being showed?
Oh yeah.
It just was.
Which episode is the last laugh?
Episode 4.
Hang on.
This is
1,
Batman.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4. But episode 4 on the disc is It's Never Too Late.
That
No,
would be. That's the blue. Yeah.
What episode on the disc is episode 4? Sorry.
it's supposed to
It's
be
the
the one
last
that I'm
laugh.
currently watching. Last laugh.
Yeah. The Blu-ray. So okay, hang on. Yeah, no, the Blu-ray and the original DVDs, they credit the episodes in the proper order. If you go off of Max, they get them by
Air date.
air date. But this is supposed to be the correct way to watch it. Hang on. Yeah, because
Hang on.
we're having technical difficulties here.
I'm rolling
What do you
back
mean?
through the Be a Clown.
Yeah, the last laugh
come on.
is.
Oh, come on. Seriously, we got to
The
rewind this.
Forgotten, yes. POV.
So I guess while we're doing that, I'm finally reading the Batman. What the fuck did I just look at?
Well,
Bad things.
The Underweller.
Let's just say that Batman Damned is, well,
I mean, we get to see the Bat
we-
junk, and
yeah,
suddenly
it's
Bruce dies. It's to resurrect the Joker, and Constantine and Batman go to hell.
Anyway,
for
so
some
There we
reason.
go. Okay, so
are we
I'm
on
gonna.
the last laugh?
Yeah, we're on the last laugh. Go ahead, and I got it queued up to the
Rewind
title
intro.
card.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Apparently, Constantine shot Batman's parents.
What?
I would rather read Spider-Man Reign.
I was gonna say. Okay, so we're on the last laugh, and we're watching.
So we're seeing the title card, right?
Now I've got I've got it queued up to the title card at 104.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Hi, Joker.
I
Jesus
love this
Christ.
theme.
Yeah.
Jesus
By the
That's a
way,
good
that
one.
is
horrifying.
that is not actually the Joker's face, though.
No, but it is a clown.
Yep.
So, okay, this was the episode that Tim Curry's dialogue was actually intact, and you can look it up online. So they brought in Mark Hamill to redub it.
Okay. Hey, now, fun fact: So before I watched this entire series with my mom, this was the first episode I was ever saw anything of this series through HBI 2K's brief one shot of Batman the Abridged series. And let's just say he made a bit of a full-blown musical out of quite a bit of this. It's like,
Yep,
holy
that's
fucking
right.
shit! It's the Joker. He's in a submarine, spreading laughing gas all across the sea, stealing all the gas. Where the fuck is Batman? Where the fuck is Batman? Where the fuck is Batman? Where the fuck is Batman?
Yep, that's right. Joker has turned waste into laughing gas, and this is actually the debut of the laughing gas.
Yep, the debut of the
Joker
Joker toxin.
One of the most iconic things in the history of Batman, and it debuted in Batman the Animated Series. The Joker gas. Well, I mean,
Well,
and
actually, the Joker toxin.
there
Well,
was
actually, the
Joker
Joker
gas in
toxin
Batman, but yeah.
Well, actually, the Joker toxin has been a thing for
I think
other
since the
burn
comics.
material. Oh, and Alex, I'm sure you'll recognize this joke that we're about to see.
Batman shaven,
No, not that.
and he cut himself.
Hi, Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Whenever you're ready.
What's the deal, Alfred?
I've said I drew you a bath, sir. April Fools. I actually pitched a joke like this to Alex once for something we're working on, but with Damien, and then
And
Alfred's like, much like his father, not a funny bone in his body.
so here now, Batman. I'm sorry, Kevin is just using his Batman voice even when he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Remember, this is a kids show, not a DC Black Label, so we do need to keep the Bat junk uncovered.
Thankfully, if this was the boys, they would have just shoved the camera inside Bruce's anus.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Uh,
And there's the truck. The Boys, the TV show.
yeah, the boys did a lot of weird shit.
I have not been this betrayed by a television series since the last season of Game of Thrones.
Alex was not betrayed by Young Justice. It's like I was.
I didn't like... I was okay with Young Justice at the start, but I started turning on it quick in Season 2.
And this is the debut of Joker's official outfit, because we didn't see him wear this outfit in Christmas with the Joker.
Why are you putting your...
And
why was he putting perfume under his armpits of the suit?
Well, you gotta look style. Well, you gotta smell stylish.
Yeah. And by this point, I think that by this point, Mark had perfected his Joker voice, because now it's sounding less like a Tim Curry impression, and now it's starting to sound like more of his own.
Yeah, it's when it's like going back to old episodes of Futurama, you know? Where you can hear that they very clearly have, like, the basics of the voices down, but they don't have... Yeah, this is the modern Joker right here.
Yeah. Although it's very weird that even Joker needed protection from his own Joker gas, because at this point he wasn't immune to it like he would be in the future series or comics.
I guess that would be a make sense, you know. So this is the first time I like to assume he's first time using.
See, if this were Mayuri Kuretsuchi, he would make himself immune to his own product before testing it.
Yes,
yeah, but this is the Joker, so...
I think the reason Joker became immune is because after making so many batches and dosages of the Joker gas and his Joker venom, he started to develop an immunity to all the chemicals and the toxins that he would concoct when making
that makes sense.
It's like being immune to inhaling... It's like being immune to inhaling a permanent Sharpie marker.
Okay.
You don't even smell it anymore.
Oh, is there any smell that you guys wish you were immune to?
There's a couple of them. Oh, God.
Yeah.
That guy had ugly bastard face.
Yep.
Thankfully, in this Thankfully, in this version, they don't die when the Joker gas enters their system. They just laugh uncontrollably.
No, but they certainly did in the comics. Because I read the Batman the Animated Series tie-in comics. Oh,
Yeah, so
that was spicy.
Jeff Bennett's computer pretty much just confirmed it that if you inhale the Joker gas, you permanently become insane.
I came to play.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
No.
This isn't good.
So no, it's not. Who the fuck, Alfred? You fucking idiot! Why did you leave the windows open?
Fortunately for Batman, he's already insane.
Yeah, which is why he didn't go crazy when he inhaled it for a couple seconds.
God damn it, Alfred. That was the pot-shattering sound effect from Ocarina of Time.
Alex,
Although it is part of the, huh?
this show came out before, or that series was even, before that game was even a thing.
I know.
I can't believe Nintendo would rip off Batman.
Yeah,
It's
so
the,
now Batman has more motivation to stop the Joker.
Yeah. It's the, it's from the General Series 6000, I believe. Or it might be from one of the Hollywood Edge collections.
Okay, so for people wondering what did I make Sonic and Jarrett look up? Well, essentially they're Batman Dan and May have been was a Black Label comic where we briefly got to see in Deep Shadow Batman's Johnson.
Oh yeah,
Jarrett.
I remember they recalled that issue because they had to
Yes.
because it wasn't supposed to look like that.
But it was a DC Black
I
Label.
love this.
I know.
I love this. I love this bit.
So Harley
Hello.
Quinn actually
Yeah.
approached Batman.
But yeah, the first print of the physical version and had it, but the digital version and all reprints have not had it.
They basically censored it.
It was it was the first time we've had something like that happen since Aspar.
By the way, there's hey, there's our charming captain right there.
Yes.
So what's the issue where Batman eats Catwoman out?
I just love how they made a meme that to
Idiot.
death. Jarrett, why does that have to be canon?
Also, so in their the henchmen have air filters in their masks that protect them from the gases.
But he's a clown.
Oh man, and there goes the bat boat.
Hey, where's Robin?
In college.
He's not sending a Boy Wonder to do a Batman's job, huh?
Yeah. Ow.
So you might notice something about Mr. Captain Clown.
Well, yeah, I think that sound just gave it away. And
okay, so
yeah, this gives it away too.
He looks like Bibbo Lebowski.
So Alex, here Captain Clown in the Captain Clown's introduction in Ben Creighton in this Batman the Originated series was essentially like this. He's like Batman's like, Joker, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh god.
I have created a sophisticated android-like machine. Hello. Took me 10 years and millions of dollars, but now I'm going to use them to steal a couple $100,000 worth of jewelry. Teach me to love. I'm a criminal genius. Yes, that was the voice he used for Joker in that.
Well, yep.
You know, Mark Hamill in the recording booth does this interesting thing of him not only just standing up and doing the recording, but also his face just morphing to become the Joker.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You like that one Jim Carrey image of where he was doing the Grinch impression? It's something like that.
Wonder what would have happened if Captain Clown actually was a recurring character in this show.
We will never know because
He probably would get an edgy DC reboot eventually.
Why do you have to be correct?
They were probably pull some Terminator shit.
Look, man, you know they have. Look, considering the times of this when this was made and comic books going into the future, it was inevitable it would get edgy aside.
Behold, my Captain Killbot.
I don't know.
Oh, Mr. J. Hey, you got ourselves a Terminator here.
The Joker just suddenly had the robot. Okay then.
Okay, so what if the T-800 was sent back in time, but it then ends up but Joker ends up getting a hold of it and turning it into Captain Clown.
Now picturing Captain Clown walking up to Wayne and Garth and saying, "Have you seen this boy?"
Could be a good excuse for bringing Booster Gold.
Wait, did you say T-100, 1000 or 800?
No, 800.
Is that?
Oh, the T-800. I thought you said T-1000.
No.
Oh yeah. So now I'm picturing Captain Clown walking into the police station and saying, "I'll be back."
Fuck you, asshole.
Fuck you, asshole.
Oh, and now they've been covered in it.
And what's up, bitches? That's precious.
Can you go do lame kung fu somewhere else?
There it is.
Good job, Batman.
It's not like it was hard.
Good job, Batman.
Hey then.
Good job, Batman.
Here we go.
Inevitable. I killed you.
It is time to no-sell the Batman.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Guy just doesn't know when to give up. Fighting Captain Clown, while the laughing ass takes over the town. Batman takes the mask, laying the smack down. I would suck his dick. Do you not know who? Do you suck Batman's dick? Do you not know who? Do you suck Batman's dick? That was actually part of the episode, the abridged episode in question.
Yeah.
I think Batman has a removable
this is why
cape.
this is why Edna Mode said no capes, but at least Batman's can be taken off.
Imagine Edna in the DC universe.
Batman doesn't kill, but apparently robots do not count. He can kill them no matter the amount. They have no souls. Robots have no souls, not even your Roomba. You may love your Roomba, but it has no soul.
I wonder how would Edna rank all the DC
characters. Darling, that suit is tacky. What is this fabric? Oh, it's disgusting.
You Captain Clown.
Dude, Captain Clown.
Rude Captain Clown.
Not Captain Clown.
Pop, pop. Ba, ba, ba.
Damn.
Oh my.
Out for Captain Clown.
He's
I
dropping
keep
all of
expecting
SAO
this
on
to turn
Batman.
into the 1812 overture. Oh wait, what is that?
There is no need to drop up all of Sword Art Online on Batman. I mean, look at all these light novels here.
Why is there an entire chapter of a sex scene?
I
You're
don't know.
seeing Sword Art Online. I'm seeing Disney Star Wars.
You
Well,
know,
let's just say,
there's room enough for both of them in the garbage can.
yep. All of the 4Ks and
Although
all
I will say Sword Art
the
Online is
DVDs.
better than Disney Star Wars.
For the anime. Because yeah, I did read the damn novel as a dare. It was terrible.
You know, funnily enough, in the original printed version of SAO.
Oh no, Flight of the Valkyries. That's what I was trying to think of. I'm fucking stupid.
Funnily enough, in the original web version of the SAO novels, Asuna was the one to kill Kuradil.
Mm.
I mean,
that was actually the version I've read, I think.
Which, by the way, that is the version that SAO Abridged went with when they abridged that scene.
That is, you know, well, I guess more praise to SAO Abridged again. Like doing a little win. I guess SAO like
Batman.
Fletch Boy says live stream. Yes, this is a live stream.
Funnily enough, Brain Scratch comes when they ended up getting to a certain point in Arkham Asylum. Apparently the
Oh shit! Stop!
There was a point where the game froze and the audio was messed up to the point where Ryan had to spend like 3 parts without actual game audio. He had to put in audio from this episode, Batman 89 and Batman Begins.
Hmm.
And I'm like, and he also put in stuff from like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin.
Or not Toy Story 3.
I love this part. Service with a smile.
Oh shit!
Ha!
Clothes in the dryer, please.
Oh,
hard.
That was kind of awesome. That was awesome.
Yep.
I mean, he's frozen, catches batarangs. I mean, of course he's gonna catch a fucking Joker card.
Sure.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the meme.
I don't know. You've done some pretty heinous things, Joker.
This Batman actually has a personality. Too bad,
humor.
he had a personality.
He has a sense of humor. He has a sense of humor.
Such a shame about Warner Brothers sanding it off.
Injustice League / Unlimited.
I mean, he still had a personality there. I'm talking more, or like later on when they tried to make Batman into their fucking mascot character. It's like how Mickey Mouse used to be brimming with personality, and now he's just fucking nothing.
Oh my god. That robe, like I said with our commentary on the first 3 episodes of Superman the Animated Series, Alex, if his legs moved any further or apart, we would see the Bat junk.
I have become a
That damn.
corporate seller.
Well, as much as I'd like to stay for Richard, I gotta get going. I got work tomorrow,
All
so this
right.
will be my
All
last.
right.
See you later, man.
No worries.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Next episode we're on will be Pretty Poison.
Yes, Poison
am.
Ivy's debut.
Yep.
Hang on.
You know, the one time when Harvey's two personalities are in agreement is in regards to Poison Ivy.
Oh yes, I love that joke. It's like
Half of me
it's
wants to
he wants to
strangle you.
strangle you. And what is the
What is
other
the
half?
other? Hit you with a big rock.
We used to date.
All right. Ready to go?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
It's funny how I could actually do a good impression of Richard Mole, but at the cost of my throat.
Preston Spaghetti, never forgetty.
Which, by the way,
Clear your throat,
John
not
Swayze, who voices Sir Crocodile in One Piece's dub, actually sounds a lot like Richard Mole in this show. I'm dead serious. Look up his crocodile voice. It sounds almost the same as the voice for Two-Face here. A group of cats are called Pussy Galore.
Gotta be careful with them, or you'll get pussy whipped.
Okay, let's save the pussy jokes for when Catwoman is actually in the series.
Won't be that long. Well,
I know.
kind of. It will be. It will be.
We're gonna have some fast pussy when she shows up.
Okay.
God
Oh,
damn
wow.
it!
The teleplay was by Tom Ruker. Nice.
What a lovely looking rose.
Oh, and I love how when it's a flashback, we're in
Sepia tone.
Thank you, sepia tone.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a strange mix of like 1930s and 1990s.
It's an Art Deco 90s aesthetic, I think.
Yes, because as we'll see later on in a specific episode, we actually do find out that this series does take place in 1992.
Mm-hmm. See, now I've got the lyrics to Kiss from a Rose stuck in my head. Batman, roses. It just goes together.
Yeah.
Whoa, well, you compare me to a kiss from a rose on the grave.
There used to be a great tower alone on the sea, and you became light on the dark side of me. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the
Hi, Strikers Island.
I can't sing that song, apparently. I haven't practiced that song either, so...
No, that's alright. I'm not trying. So, I always thought that Strikers Island was a ship from how it's designed, but no, it's not.
Yeah. No, Strikers Island, and fun fact, Strikers Island is right in the middle of the Gotham City Bay, between Metropolis and Gotham.
Oh, I love this bit.
Get to the chopper! Do it now!
Wait. Oleg.
That's a good one.
Look at him, he's fat, guys.
Sure you are.
You say that,
Batman was just standing there.
Menacingly. Turbulence, huh? Is that what you call Batman?
I don't think you can have turbulence on a helicopter, can
Well,
you?
bad news, guys. We have to rename Batman Some Turbulence. Meanwhile, at the Rosé Cafe.
And that's obviously Kevin Conroy speaking French.
Yeah.
Hi, Pammy.
Hey, Pam.
That is
voice
more accurate than
I-
you know, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, that's just smart.
Excuse me.
By the way, Kevin, you want to introduce us to Pamela's voice actress?
Give me a sec. I'm pulling her up
Okay.
right now.
I forget her last name. I know it's Diane.
Diane Pershing.
There we go.
Diane Pershing voices Poison Ivy in the DCAU.
Yep. Except when they didn't bring her back for Batman and Harley Quinn, but I think I can understand because I think she doesn't do voice acting much anymore.
They could have had Tasia Valenza.
That's true.
They repeated
this
this
is-
joke. They repeated this joke in
Wait, here it comes.
in
I'm your worst nightmare.
they repeated
Oh,
that joke in
shit.
Superman the Animated Series.
I can believe this episode was now written by Tom Ruger. And there's Montoya.
And Ivy in Batman and Harley Quinn was voiced by Paget Brewster.
Yes.
Why does that name sound familiar?
She was Della Duck in the 2017 DuckTales, and she was Bird Girl in Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
Oh my, she was Bird Girl?
Yes.
Huh.
But yeah, as good as Diane Pershing was as Ivy, I still kind of prefer Tasia Valenza from the Arkhamverse.
Fun up. Bruce put his credit card.
That credit card? They
Ah,
had the balls to give him a credit card.
oh shit! She's
Which, by the way, Valenza would be known as the voice of Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear Solid.
Mm-hmm.
jeez! Oh my god! Oh jeez! That
She
was
should
like a
voice
minute.
She should voice Madame Rouge at some point.
Yeah.
Valenza. I mean,
Damn, that animation was smooth for no particular reason.
well, I hate to see her leave, but I love watching her go.
Oh, here
Good
it comes.
plot.
I love this. I love this reaction from Bruce.
Good plot. Good plot.
Is it getting warm in here? And I love this joke.
Oh shit.
Oh, cut it out.
Oh, Irv? Oh shit.
Like your buddy just passed out in a chocolate pie.
Kind of interesting. She chose the Rose Cafe.
And you mean Rose Cafe?
Why would you ask that question? Yes, it's the district attorney.
Funny enough, Tasia Valenza does voice in Batman the Animated Series, but we won't be seeing her character for a good while.
Hmm.
She was also a
Oh.
policewoman in Superman the Animated Series and a cultist in Batman VTAS season 4.
And why don't you just take both the donuts?
He's fat.
Also,
Wow.
fun fact: when you're on a gurney being wheeled in, the doctors have to talk fast so that way they can be clear and precise and not make any fuck ups. A heart attack doesn't put you in a coma, Jim.
Yeah.
Don't you mean the Rosé Cafe? I know, I'm repeating jokes.
Hey,
Excuse me for a second. I
uh,
will fix
ro-
this mistake.
roll up,
God.
roll up 7. It's funny the first time. It's funny the first 3 times. Loses its luster around the 4th, 5th, and 6th time, and by the 7th time, it comes around being funny again.
Also, Bruce, you should not be back there.
Right.
And
Okay.
he's not going to tell him to get out.
Get on there.
Man,
I'm
that doctor was bad at his job. Good job, cover it. Although, wait a minute, wouldn't the blood just come off if it was on the napkin? Unless it's double glassed.
Hey, come on, man.
Good work, Bullock. Good work, Bullock. About that, Bruce.
Well, you know what that means, Alfred. That means I'm going to have to invent the Bat Time Machine.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Let's do the
Yep,
time warp
turns
again,
out-
motherfucker.
Pamela has the antidote.
She just doesn't want it, and I share it.
You gotta go back to the future.
She just doesn't want to give it to Harvey. Bruce, how did you get her number?
Hi, Renee
Why?
Montoya, who would soon just be a love interest for one
Kate
Kane.
Kane. Ironically, not in the main CW show.
Yeah, they... What is with the CW and turning... they either turn the lesbian characters into whores, or they turn the whore characters into lesbians. Because that's what they did with, what's-her-name in, Riverdale. Oh, you know, the one who turned into fucking Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. Also, I
Yeah.
love how Bruce was able to, I guess, put together that, oh, she must have did it.
Well, there's only one new thing. Harvey hasn't had acid splashed on his face yet, so it must be this bitch.
He has the fashion sense of that one guy from The Office. That one guy who wears like brown suits and whatnot.
I would not want to fucking get anywhere near somebody who wears a perfume called fucking Nightshade. That sounds like a fucking...
5'2".
And she's 28 years old.
5'2", 28 years old, and judging by her appearance, approximately
Bruce,
85
how did you
pounds.
get dressed? Bruce, how did you get dressed while he was talking?
Because he's Batman.
That's fair. Also, so that means Harvey's got to be what, in his mid? Because Bruce is supposed to be in his early 30s. So if Harvey is older than Bruce, then that means he's got to be in his late to mid 30s.
Hang on. I'm looking it up. How old is Bruce Wayne in BTAS?
He's supposed to be at least at the age of 30 or 31.
On, you stupid fuckers. DCAU Batman. Yes, thank you,
Well,
bitch.
this plant only has 3 petals left, dumbass.
Oh, she's getting changed.
I know I put
So-
on music when I get changed, so yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm pretty sure this has brought out an awakening.
That means
An
this-
awakening in people who are
Oh,
into eco-terrorists.
I mean, it is the internet.
Let's see. The show...
Yeah.
Apparently the show's
Oh my.
timeline begins in the late 80s.
No, that's not.
I did not sign up for this.
Huh?
No, that okay. So I
Well,
have
thank
friends-
you,
I didn't know we
CBR,
were-
for the misinformation.
Yeah, so,
Oh my, I did not know we were watching a Black Label episode. I was not prepared for Vagina Dentata.
so I
Oh,
have
God.
I have friends who run a
Holy
DCAU
Freudian imagery, Batman.
I have friends who run a DCAU YouTube channel. They're very good. They've talked to several DCAU animators and writers, and they've pretty much mapped out the timeline. The show takes place in 1992 and concludes in 1997. And
Okay.
Bruce Wayne was specifically born in sometime between the early to mid 60s.
1965, yeah.
Yeah, so by the
okay, so I've got a timeline here. So 1991, Batman and was 26 years old.
Yeah.
And let's see. He started fighting crime back in 1983 at the age of 18. In this he'd be 27, so
well, actually, he started training at the age of 18.
Well, yeah,
he didn't.
But I'm just going off of what the Transformers forum is telling me. Don't ask me why I'm on the Transformers forum. That's just where the research wound up.
No, it's okay.
But yeah, so apparently, yeah, as of 1992, Bruce would be 27, which would make Harvey 31, I think.
Yeah.
Listen, bitch, you're lucky your skin ain't green, because I'm racist against green people.
So you don't like Beast Boy, is what you're trying
No,
to say?
I like Beast Boy. He's one of the good ones.
One of the good ones. Fuck is that supposed to mean?
Bruce, you could have headbutted her.
Oh.
Ha! Just spits it out. I mean, you kind of do.
Bullshit.
What if I inject that antidote straight into your vagina?
There we go.
That's a worse pun than anything Kevin said earlier.
Ha!
What do you mean by that?
You had that.
Are you still
that goofy ass pun from earlier. Bruce,
Which
why didn't you
one?
do that earlier? Never mind.
No,
It
actually,
doesn't
why
matter.
didn't you do that earlier?
It does matter.
Oh. Oh, at least it's a plant, so it's not human.
Oh. Mm.
What the fuck was that?
Nice job.
Oh!
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me
Oh.
more.
Alex, it's supposed to be feed me, feed me,
I actually
feed
like the
me,
idea that
Seymour.
I actually
Does
like
this
this
look
version
inanimate to
of
you, punk?
I actually like this version of Ivy because she doesn't control plant life. She just has to process and make up for the fact that,
Just mean green mother from outer space, and I'm
Oh.
bad.
Why?
God,
Oh, no, wait.
her head is
Uh,
very oddly shaped.
Yes.
No,
Also,
Alex.
she clipped off one petal, so there should be 3 petals. 4. Oh,
My
Blossom.
precious
For some
Blossom,
reason, they
sorry.
called them petals, but they're blossoms, so,
I guess you could say her logic went up in flames.
Oh.
Oh, hang on.
Oh.
Oh, that dank weed? Okay.
So,
Dude.
so I don't know if it was the Moderna effect, if it was not the Moderna. Damn it. Damn it, I forgot how to pronounce it. Okay, the thing, the feeling where you remember one thing being something, but in reality it turns out it wasn't.
Mandela.
Mandela, that's it.
God,
I remember
that's fucking
Mandela
weird,
effect,
remembering that as something else.
I know the Mandela. So I had the Mandela effect where I could have sworn when I was a kid that Ivy told that she had the antidote in her breast, and when she drops it, it's an uncensored. It's basically them censoring her pulling it out of her breast and dropping it. But I did not pay attention to her hand.
It's possible that was in like another version of the episode at some point, because they do have multiple versions of some of the animation in here.
Yes. So yeah, that was
Alright, so our next episode is the Underdwellers.
This is where we kind of go. This is a weak episode, sadly. We had some pretty good episodes, and then we had to go down.
Both figuratively and very
Literally.
Yeah. Which, by the
Yeah.
way, the character I imitated, Shrika, is voiced by Joan Gerber. Anyway, so are we set for the Underminer?
The Underminer!
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1.
You know, it's funny how he got more
Got more screen time in the video game that he did in the sequel? Yeah.
Yes.
How odd. The Underminer was voiced by John Ratzenberger.
Yes.
Who was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Cool.
So I got home state representation, baby. And he has had a role in every single Pixar movie.
His voice is iconic.
Most people know him as Ham from Toy Story.
Yep.
He was good in that role.
And in almost everything that Ham was in, he voiced him. Except for Buzz Lightyear Second Grade and Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins.
He was also in Cheers.
Yes, he was. I remember hearing his voice coming out of a guy's mouth on Cheers, and I was like, wait, what? It's Ham!
So you're both.
Is this an episode of Akira?
Perhaps.
Because that's
Bruce
what
is
those
like,
faces remind me of.
I wonder
Bruce
if the
is just like,
same
"This is my
studio
life."
behind Akira did some work on this. I wouldn't be surprised.
Akira.
You know, funnily enough, Akira the movie only covers about half of the manga.
Yeah.
Afterwards, it goes off
when
on its own Afterwards, it goes off in its own direction, and in the
Yeah, I remember when I read the manga, and the manga just kept fucking going.
You fry.
That's a good one, Batman.
You should have
Batman
let
and
the
Superman.
stupid one die.
And then Clark from Man of Steel's like, "What was I supposed to do? Just let them die?"
Bruce is like,
Maybe. Like, you're not supposed to be here. Where's my dad?
Kid was fucking stupid, Clark.
I won't kill you.
Sometimes
Where's
you just
my-
can't fix stupid.
Where's my dad?
I killed him because you can't fix stupid.
Why did you just have your purse like that? Jeez Louise.
Kevin Costner keeps making really expensive movies, Clark. He's wasting a lot of money.
You see,
Yeah, they get reevaluated in 20 years as all-time classics with a lot of real filmmaking effort going into them. What good is that if they're not getting any kind of box office success, Clark? Huh, Clark?
Clark. They made a video game about Waterworld, Clark.
They made it for the Virtual Boy. I almost said 3DO.
Virtual Boy.
Great.
I turned myself into a pickle, Clark. I'm Pickle Batman.
I can't help you there, Bruce.
Hey, you can.
I can't help you there.
Fly around the
Bruce.
world backwards until I'm not a pickle anymore.
You have
Okay,
to
but
live
how does that make any sense?
Leprechauns, Alfred.
Warwick Davis is in this?
No. It would be interesting, though.
Okay, Alfred. Why would Leprechaun be the strangest thing
Leprechauns would not really be the... Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, we've seen Mask of the Phantasm. I wouldn't say Leprechauns are the most, are the craziest thing we've seen in this series.
Master Bruce, may I suggest that we offer him a bowl of Lucky Charms?
And Bruce's face and eyes are animated differently.
Mm-hmm. For fuck's sake.
Bunch of homeless kids and potential Robins just bringing.
I was gonna say, you all look like you're about a size Robin.
You guys look like you'd fit well into a bird costume.
All we gotta do is train you.
I'm
How to be
Robin,
master
you're gonna be
martial
Red
artist.
Robin, you're gonna be Blue Robin, Black Robin, Green Robin.
And you'll be Spider Robin.
So notice how they're not making a sound.
You'll be Nightwing.
Meanwhile,
Harvesting
Damien's
fucking mushrooms.
And
Damien be like,
their own
"Father, that's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being
Shut
stupid."
up before I make you Brown Robin.
I think
Father, have you seen the costumes that that DC Comics has already given me? They look ridiculous.
And
Anything
here's
would
the
be an improvement.
Underminer. Oh,
Damien.
God.
They put fucking bat nipples on me once.
Why do you talk like Yoda?
I don't know. Oh, hey.
Is that Killer Croc?
No.
Then shouldn't
He's-
you not be talking?
So he's supposed to be our Captain Hook.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he kinda reminds me of Captain Hook.
I think this is what happens when Luke drank too much blue milk.
I wasn't talking, asshole. I was screaming in pain. There's a difference.
Hey, do you know what you guys could do? You guys could kill him.
Oh, yeah. So, as punishment, he puts them in a room. That's not a good punishment, but okay.
At least he's not like Anakin. Anakin would strike him down.
You strike me down. Now and I shall become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
And he obviously barely feeds them because they're skinny as a freaking stick.
So the Sewer King is voiced by Michael Pataki,
His name
Okay.
sounds familiar.
who
Wait, for
passed
real?
away in 2010.
Oh, come on. Man, so many actors.
He was
Some of-
in Mighty Mouse: The New Adventures as Cow, The Ren and Stimpy Show as George Liquor and Satan.
What?
Okay, then.
George Luke. I
That
knew
was
the names.
actually a good animated shot of Batman's face.
He was also the coach and the warden in Dexter's Laboratory, and he
I
was
knew
the
it.
chief in Boo Boo Runs Wild. And he has no other voice acting roles.
Wait,
All
who
that
in
we
Boo Boo
know.
Runs Wild?
The chief.
He
Oh, crap. Damn, that's nice.
not Ranger
Who was-
Smith, the guy who's on the phone with Ranger Smith for about a
Yeah.
couple seconds.
Thank goodness Batman has a laser.
And goggles.
What did
Well,
I tell you about watching the profane?
No admittance.
Does anybody remember that one time when Ranger Smith was played by Eobard Thawne?
Yes, I do.
That was weird.
Yeah, it was. And it's clear that he rewrote the timeline so that would never happen again.
Tom Cavanaugh, I believe, was his name.
Yes, it was
Although
Tom
technically
Cavanaugh.
he wasn't actually Eobard Thawne. He was
He was
Harrison
Professor
Wells.
Wells.
Yes.
Shut up, he's Eobard Thawne.
Eobard Thawne disguised himself as Harrison Wells, and then Harrison Wells became the only compelling character in The Flash after a while.
I know. So much so that they had to
How do you
keep
make the
using him.
pettiest man alive the most compelling character?
Oh, well, he
really
wasn't Eobard Thawne. Eobard Thawne was a different actor.
Yeah.
Hey, Boo, I think Ranger Smith has finally snapped. He's talking about you going fast, going back to the
He's
past.
talking about going back in time to kill some kid named Barry's parents.
You want to know
Okay,
something
What?
weird?
Okay, stop. Why didn't Bruce have this later on for the Batmobile? The Batmobile never has this again. It's the first and only time it has a disguise function.
And yeah, good point.
Okay, so some people have pointed out after Doug's review of
Did he just hypnotize him? to fall
I think
asleep?
so.
Or maybe looking at it made him fall asleep? I don't know.
I
You know,
mean, they're not
after
exactly
Doug's
in the best
review
living condition.
of the Yogi Bear movie, some people have noted that Dan Aykroyd doesn't really do a good Yogi Bear impression, but Justin Timberlake does a good Boo Boo.
Yes, he
Yep.
does.
That is so weird.
It really is. Also, too, Alfred should be joking. Oh, sir, not another one. Yes, he's perfect, Alfred.
And meanwhile,
They'll
Damien's
fit in
like,
the Dick's
yeah,
old costume.
if you'll excuse me for a moment, I need to be ridding myself of this stupidity.
Sir, what happens when the Joker comes with a crowbar again?
Rise and
Jason,
shine, Matt
Jason be
Leprechaun.
like,
Nope. Nope.
I'm not using the non-lethal rounds this time around.
First, a bath, don't you think? Okay, how convenient that there were sunglasses there. He hasn't. Oh, man, poor Alfred. He's not getting paid enough for this shit.
Master Wayne, I'm going to have to initiate the bed.
Master Wayne, I'm going to have to initiate smack a bitch no jutsu on this child.
Wait, no, stop!
that-
I've been a good boy. You don't want to do this. No!
Master Wayne, did you forget that I was in the armed forces?
Oh my god, look at this fucking piece of shit. He gets a whole fucking turkey and they don't even get anything. Oh my god, he eats like a slob. The rolls. Frog.
How can you tell the difference?
Dude, what the fuck?
I wonder if Captain Hook would praise the Sewer King for taming his one arch nemesis. Smee! Oh, save me, Smee!
Shmee! Coming, Captain.
Jerry, you do a good Smee voice.
I just did it on the fly.
Okay, well that was just a waste of food. And
Coming,
also,
Captain.
you think it was going to be like John Goodman where he just he eats all of it and they're just like it's like there won't be any leftovers. There never are any leftovers. I wash, you dry. Of course, this kid wants to steal it.
Alfred is also the deliverer of sick burns.
I say it again, Alfred is not getting paid enough for this shit.
Why is this gift not bucket?
You no, Bruce, you really weren't.
Captain.
Why
Captain. Oh no.
isn't it ironic that he has firearms when Bruce doesn't like guns?
They could be Alfred's?
That is true. Damn.
By the way, Jarrett, you saw the art, the recently commissioned art that I posted, right?
Hold on, I think okay, yeah, I just took a look at it.
Jeez Louise. Do these kids play? They must not play. Like,
How does that kid
whatsoever.
maintain that flat top hairdo down there?
I know that
He
the
finds a
permissions were
way.
Oh, and
Well-
oh, perfect. You're all the size of Robin.
I know that the permissions were kind of acting wonky. Now, Captain, there's a man dressed as a giant bat here, Captain.
Also, why is
Hey,
Bruce?
what did I tell you?
Also, there's no way
Captain,
Bruce
it's
is not going
serious.
to keep those photos. He's going to keep those photos and just have them on record in case Dick bites the dust.
Strong jawline. Yes.
Oh,
By the
okay,
way,
Bruce,
and Jared,
take
in
it
case
easy.
you're
Bruce,
wondering
take it
what
easy.
this
Oh,
is a
never
joke
mind, Bruce.
on,
Jeez.
it's essentially Superman taking a sweet ass time putting on boots while Superboy and Kara are just like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah. And the picture is a reference to that
Oh
one
boy.
poster that failed the AI test.
Up and
Yep.
the sewer king has alligators because, of course, he has alligators.
Yeah.
Who would win in a fight, Sewer King or Rat King?
I mean, the Rat
Rat
King.
King.
Duh.
The answer is yes.
The Rat King can literally control rats. What the fuck in the sewer? Oh, I love this. Oh shit!
Today we'll wrestle in a sewer crook. Yeah, mate.
Now look, now
Yeah, look
Kraken,
how me
look.
hog tie him. Fuck yeah.
Now I'm gonna jam me. Now I'm gonna jam.
And it's time to beat up Captain Hook.
Now, if you look here, these crocodiles are the biggest to ever be seen. You can tell, right?
These are the most
Right?
dangerous creatures on the face of the planet, and I'm gonna fucking wrestle them. Oh,
It's
no,
funny
one of
how
them's in the
you're
arm.
doing a crocodile Dundee. You're doing a crocodile Dundee, and I'm doing a Steve Irwin.
You see, these are not normal crocs, mate. These are Gotham City crocs. Crikey.
Gotham City crooks will do anything. Or even worse than Australian crooks.
Like
Hey, there's another thumbs up meme. Even Honest Trailers were like, even Honest Trailers didn't even mention that thumbs up meme.
Like I saw a Gotham City croc that was walking on two legs.
Smee! Oh, save me, Smee!
Coming right up, Captain.
I'm going to do it. See? I'm going to pull the trigger. Oh, not again. Oh, God.
Does anybody remember that one? Does anybody remember that one time when Captain Hook just casually shot a guy just for playing in the accordion badly?
Yes.
Yes.
He was like, ugh. He did not miss that shot. He had no business having aim that good.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. You can hear how pissed off Batman is in Kevin's deliverance on that line.
It ain't a fucking trade. Thievery is not a trade.
Ow. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Batman must have nerves of steel. That should have broken his hand. Oh. Never!
And look at him
directly
as they
just killed him.
devour their master. Gotham City crooks have got no loyalty.
Oh, no, never mind.
Yes, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, the weird thing is that crocodiles do actually form bonds with people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It is very weird.
Also, get Wally back to his people, guys. Wally is an alligator, but
he's an emotional support gator.
Yes.
He said later, and then the gator said later. I get it. Weird how we don't see the sewer king ever come back. He was just a one-off.
Oh, bitch!
Knock,
You really
knock,
thought
open up the door. It's real with the
You really
non-stop
thought a
pop-up of
padlock was going to
stainless
stop the
steel.
goddamn Batman?
Yep.
There's only one thing that stops me.
Hi, I'm the lock-picking Batman, and I'm here to bust your goddamn locks, bitch.
I came here looking for
Oh, by the way, that light, that's not heaven. That's the sea train.
The sea train. You said that's for the courts. I show myself.
Oh.
Batman fully admitting he was ready to kill a guy.
Yep.
Natural light, it's blinding.
No, Kevin, I think what we should be saying is,
You
oh
merely adopted
god,
the dark. Oh my God!
natural
Do
light.
not let Dolores Umbridge take that little boy away.
Oh my goodness!
Blinded by the light.
I was led to believe that your species survived solely on water. How is he so
Wrapped up like a deuce, another
Nowadays.
runner in the night.
Oh,
Blinded by the
hello. I'm
light.
Super Kami Guru, and I'm the guy who's not
All
judging you
right,
by
last
your appearance.
episode on this half of the disc is POV.
This is actually an underrated episode, in my opinion, because it actually fleshes out Bullock and Montoya. And I'm not going to say how, because I don't want to spoil it for Alex. But let's just say there's a reason why we kind of Bullock may be an asshole, but he's a lovable asshole.
All right, ready to go?
Ready?
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay, now I'm ready.
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
One of them has to go between Man of Steel, Infinity War, The Batman, and GOTG 3. See,
Guardians
it would have been
it's obviously Guardians 3.
See, it would have been a competition. See, it would have been in
Wait,
in
what's
the
the
Batman,
question?
but Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is that much worse.
So,
wait, what
So
context?
the question is,
Says
do you want
post.
you have to get rid of one of the films. You have to get rid of Man of Steel, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Batman, and or Infinity War. And
I would
obviously it's
say-
going to be Guardians 3.
I don't think I can get. Okay, look. As somebody here who actually does not like Man of Steel, I've come to admit and accepted for like, look, if it was never supposed to be part of a shared universe. Zack just wanted to make his own Superman movie, but the studio told him, well, we kind of need you to make a cinematic universe for us, but I want to make my own Superman movie. We also want you to change certain things, so I'm not making my own Superman movie. No, you're making half your own Superman movie. Well, that's just sad.
Yeah. No, personally, like even if I didn't like Man of Steel, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 destroyed the Guardians as characters. And it fucks up the MCU.
Okay, I'm gonna actually plead the fifth on this one. Although there is a part of me that wants to say Man of Steel, mainly because again,
Medpacks.
As yeah. And there's Montoya.
Hello.
And
no, I'd say
and this was before she became gay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, they didn't let her in this, Warner Brothers.
Well,
yeah,
what were you gonna say, Alex? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, the medpacks alone, the bullshit with like the plot, the fact that the characters are so dumb in Guardians 3, I think like if I have to delete one and start over, definitely Guardians 3. You get what I'm saying, right? If I could rewrite, if I could restart any of them from the beginning, I think I'd go with that one.
You know what? If you just put a gun to my head, I may say Man of Steel, but it's not because it's a bad Superman movie. I think it's just because it wasn't given. Zack was not fully given the chance to do what he wanted to do because again, there were segments.
Here's the problem with that. I don't think that if we restarted, because we're seeing this happen in real time with the Batman here, you know, where like the spin-offs are being reworked into DCU stuff and things like that. And I think that even if they had let Zack do his own thing with his universe, I think they would have wound up doing the same thing that they wound up doing anyways.
I just mean in the fact that
because it's Warner Brothers, you know.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers and DC. Oh, this is your movie.
Bullock.
No, it's ours now.
All right.
You know what you're not allowed to do? You're not allowed to have Green Lantern in the Arrowverse. So, you know, that thing that we were setting up for a long time, we're just gonna throw that away.
Okay, I think Kevin and I can both agree here. Bullock, you're full of shit. If
Yes,
it's
he is.
anybody's fault, it's your own, you fat ass.
Do some fucking push-ups.
No. Bullock does one push-up. He does one push-up, and then he's done.
So I'm now picturing that, so, Bullock is now asking Batman and how, hey, Batman, why'd you let the bus get busted? And it's like, well, you know, it might have something to do with the fact that you, suck at your job. Oh, please, if you were half the detective I was, fuck you talking about? I am half the detective you are.
I'm the full detective you are. You're half the detective I am.
No.
Probably not even.
No, I was quoting a line from Men in Black.
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you talking about? I am half the man you are.
No, you're about...
Oh, wait. Here it comes.
3 times I'm the man I am, and based on that.
Must have been Batman. Bullock, you are so full of shit. I think everybody in this department knows how full of shit you are.
Yet they still employ you.
It's because that's the thing. Bullock is not a horrible cop. He's a decent.
No. Yeah, he's all right.
Like, his heart's in the right place. It's just think of him if Vegeta was a cop.
Vegeta's a bit more competent than he is, I think.
I just mean with the pride. Like, Bullock has so much pride. Like, see, look, he's actually not a bad fighter. Like, the previous episodes have kind of shown Bullock to be a bit oafish and clumsy, but no, he can actually fight.
Yeah.
And he knows how to use his weight to his advantage.
Now he has to go up with against somebody who's his own size.
And here's a fun fact, because Kevin and Alex will agree. Bullock was not a character in the comics. He was an original creation for the show.
And yet he became so beloved that he became so beloved that he would be included in the comics.
Yes, like I think the character that Bullock is a reference / homage to is Flash from Batman Year One, but they didn't use Flash in this show because, well, I guess they didn't want Bullock to be a crooked cop.
Yeah.
Following fat people with
Hell, Bullock was actually in the Arkham verse.
Really?
Yep. In Arkham Origins.
Huh.
But Kevin,
hang on,
Rocksteady
guys.
said it's not canon anymore.
Guys,
what?
Harvey Bullock's first appearance was in Detective Comics 441, June 1974.
Huh.
Okay, never mind.
We stand extremely corrected.
Yep.
And it's weird that this show made him popular because Flash is more popular between the two.
So, fun fact, Bullock was also supposed to be in Batman Returns. But they wrote him out when Tim Burton came back as director. Yeah. And to this date, Harvey Bullock has not appeared in a single live-action Batman film.
But he did appear in Gotham.
Yes, he did appear in Gotham, as portrayed by Donal Logue.
A good choice for Bullock.
Sadly, Bullock also appeared in The Killing Joke, voiced by Robin Atkin Downs.
Yeah.
Who did a decent impression of Costanza.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just weird that Costanza never got to come back outside of Arkham Origins.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently Bullock was given Flash's character arc in Gotham. I wouldn't know because I didn't watch a whole lot of it. I didn't like it much. I thought it was okay, but it was like Mm.
Yeah.
It would get better. Not all the times in the costume department, but it would get better.
Yeah.
To the thick end.
I actually like this.
Yeah, Flass wound up not being a much of a recurring character after a while. He just
I
showed
actually
up in a
like
couple
how
of episodes, I think.
I love the Rookie and how his description of Batman. He literally describes him as a
Mhm.
creature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it when they describe the heroes as something other than human, because, like, describing Batman as an animal, saying how Spider-Man and like slinks along like he's a literal spider, you know?
And to be fair, with how Batman moves, I can understand how he doesn't fully get to interpret what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man, he's a crook.
Wait a minute, Doc! Are you telling me that it's 8:45?
Precisely, Marty.
That's true. Not once did Bullock call Montoya a liar.
Hmm.
Which again, if you pay attention, Bullock is an asshole and has a lot of pride, but he would never call his own people liars. Like he doesn't want to admit that he fucked up because he's afraid of being embarrassed.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
tsundere.
He's got himself
Tsundere.
a nice strong character to him. And it's not necessarily like he is a flawed character, but they do have like its character, you know?
Yeah.
Tsundere.
I actually would have just shot them, but this is a 90s kids cartoon. Oh, and there goes the gun.
Where Spider-Man wasn't allowed to punch people unless they really lied to the producers about it.
Why didn't they do what Ninja Turtles did and make them robots? Oh wait, that'd be fucking stupid.
Man,
How?
Batman's
Meanwhile,
been all over the place tonight.
meanwhile, in 03 Ninja Turtles, this Foot Ninja weren't robots.
Okay, so I know you.
Whose bad guys would it have to be for Spider-Man and to be beating up robots all the
You want to know
time,
the
every episode?
Okay, so you guys did miss it. You guys
maybe
missed
Vulture?
it, but okay, so you guys missed it, but fucking Montoya actually believed Bullock when he said that he dragged Batman out, implying that Batman was unconscious.
Huh.
Unless she was being sarcastic. I don't know.
Buried alive.
Buried
Buried
alive.
alive.
I love Vic Mignogna's version of the con line.
That was actually really good. Like, I've seen a lot of recreations, even by people who are really good at it, that weren't as good as that.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I would actually, again, knowing Bullock's bullshit, I would actually believe that he did try to hog the collar because, again, it's Bullock.
Yeah.
I forget what this dude's job is, but the fact that he can just tell them to hand in their pieces and badges is kind of weird because I don't think
Could be internal
because only
affairs.
probably, but I'm just like, shouldn't Gordon have some say in this?
Okay, Alex. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send you the video of the con on thing Vic Mignogna.
Oh, no, I've seen it.
No, no, no. Oh, I'm gonna send it to you because I want you to make make the con line part of our soundboard,
Okay.
like right at the end.
I'm a boy
By the way,
and
hi,
bring
Ron Perlman.
along all your hopes and dreams.
Again, hi, Ron
Ron
Perlman.
Perlman will be a recurring actor in this show.
Ron Perlman also did some of the voiceover work in the original Fallout game. He was the narrator, and I believe he provided some other voices.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I remember when I heard
Cool.
it, it was like, wait a second. That's Hellboy.
And keep in mind, and I know him primarily as Slade. And Alex, you know how he sounds as Slade.
Very much
I
so.
swear, this day I don't even
Right
hear
shot.
him.
Haha, you got
Shane.
pink on your face. That means you're gay.
You got pink eye. Stay away from me.
Not that I'm being homophobic, Montoya. Just calling him gay because I know it'll bother him.
Monocle Man. Oh wow, he's got a gaggle of mooks. What's next? They're gonna pull out Tommy guns? If so, Batman just has to stand still and they won't be able to hit him. Because their aim is that bad.
Damn, he just sucker punched him. I like his pose. You know, he's pacing himself. Oh, right into the water.
Back into the water. Yeah, see, look at that. He just stood still and the bullets didn't even hit them.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happens when you're a tad too tense.
Yeah.
You got to be a little more calm when firing a gun. Steady heartbeat and whatnot, because otherwise your aim's going to be way off, like that guy's. And people wonder why in Death Battle, well, Deadpool and Deathstroke were literally shooting each other's bullets because both were very well composed, despite Wade's being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, they're gonna get crushed. Oh,
Yeah.
10 points.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
For once, we
Alright.
actually use that when the lips aren't syncing. Just
Oh, let's
wait till
watch
we
the
actually watch. Just wait till we actually watch Freakazoid and we get to that episode.
Mm-hmm.
let's watch the lip sync, should we? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
It's been a running gag of
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
ours since
Oh, thank you.
for a number of episodes before we made this channel. It was essentially in response to a number of the times when lip syncing was out of sync. What the fuck? Yeah, those guys are fucking dead.
They're fine.
Shall we play Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On?
You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll
bye.
stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. That surprisingly hurt less than I thought it was going to. It probably sounded worse than I thought it did too.
Bullshit. Bullock didn't do a damn thing. He made it worse. Oh, he swallowed his pride.
He swallowed it so much that he had a gag reflex.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So next time when we come back to BTAS, we will be on Forgotten. Until then, we will see you all later. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
We'll see you
everyone.
next week. Next week, we'll be watching Avatar: The Last Airbender.